Hi, my name's Al, and I'm a traveler. Usually a budget traveler, but I prefer thrifty instead of cheap. You know, I've been to some very cool spots around the world and done some pretty stupid / awesome things. Like getting my nose waxed in Turkey.
That's a good one.
Although I've put some miles on, I feel that I've barely scratched the surface of what's to see out there. The purpose of this channel is to share my stories and adventures. It's also a way for my family to keep track of me and my friends to make fun of me. So let's begin.
Where the fuck did you find that?
Find what? This was one of those where were you moments that life gives us. Not everyone in the world understood it, but for those of us that did, it was priceless. Was it the death of a president or a princess? No. Was it the crash of a space shuttle or a wall coming down? Well, no. But make no doubt about it, this event was about death, and it was going to be in the future. It was also about celebrating our lives now and all the amazing moments while we're still here. Yes, I'm talking about a rock concert, and yes, I'm talking about the Tragically Hip. This is Gord Downie, the lead singer of the Hip. Gord was diagnosed with a terminal form of brain cancer and knew he was going to die. So how did a band that had been together for over 3 decades deal with this? They decided to celebrate one last cross-Canada tour as a band. The boys flew from Kelowna to Toronto. I flew from Tibet to London, England to Toronto. 7,500 kilometers. That's how excited I was about seeing the Hip. For those of you that like numbers, here's the stats. 33% of Canadians watched this concert. That's 11.7 million people watched it live. 25,000 people watched it outside the hockey rink. 6,700 tickets were sold, and me and 3 buddies were in rows 2 and rows 3. I just realized halfway through making this that I can't share any of the music from the concert. Oh well, I promise it won't be the last time I screw up. You want to listen to the Hip? Google it. To say we had good seats would be a massive understatement. This is from my iPhone. No zoom needed. The funny part was getting to our seats and meeting the 6'5" guy wearing a hat in front of us. Did make it easier to spot us in the concert footage later though. The Hip performed 72 different songs over 15 shows. Every concert was different. They played 30 tunes for their final show in Kingston, and unfortunately, Gord Downie died 423 days later.
There's no adjective to describe what we just did. We just went through an emotional warfare.
Thank you to Mike, Brant, and Paul for attending the concert of our lives with me. We'll have those memories for the rest of our lives. And thank you to all my friends that I've gone to Hip concerts with over the years. Way too many people to list, but I love you with all my heart. I can't end this without a massive thank you to the Tragically Hip. Your music has made my existence better, and you've always been there for me. You truly are the soundtrack to my life. Thank you, Gord. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Rob. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you, Gord. No dress rehearsal. This is our life.